let's get started. Good morning and salutations. My name is Calypso, aka Mint Carousel, and welcome to the stream. We will be continuing with Fatal 12 because I really like it. This game is compelling. Okay, so adjusting the volume for myself. All right. Okay, so we're continuing. Yeah, okay. It's gonna get straight into it. Granted, I'm not sure I even slept in the first place. But what I am sure of is that certain things I've forgotten have come back to me. Wednesday, May 2nd. Naomi and I were on our way back to Lion House from school. We were trapped in a fire on the train at the time. That'd explain why fire is listed as my cause of death. Okay, so that's it. That is mine. So who's the gold medal for? That also for you? And it was no dream. It was reality. Okay. The fact that I couldn't stop shaking after remembering it lent credence to its veracity. Even if my mind had forgotten, my body certainly hadn't. The fire broke out so fast that I barely had time to react, although I remember a feeling of relief at knowing that Naomi was safe. As for how the fire happened, I'm not entirely sure. My body starts to quiver and I get headaches whenever I try to think back. However, I do recall a very specific bag and the keychain attached to it for some reason. It turns out that I did indeed meet Paruka after my death too. Like she said last night, I had already heard her explanation once before. There's no doubt it happened in that odd dream world too. I guess I've got no choice for the time being but to believe last night's dream and piece my memories together. Much as I'd like to be able to, this is the best I can manage right now. Even if I accept that it wasn't just a dream, there's still way too much I don't understand. I couldn't find a single noteworthy incident when I checked the internet for any real info about railway incidents on that date either. I can barely hear the voice lines. Let's see, menu. Settings. Oh, no. That's definitely better. Okay. In other words, the fire that killed me never happened once I became a participant in divine selection. That's the only explanation. That odd book's perched up on my bookshelf like always. I wonder if this one and the one that appeared in the Court of Fate are the same book? If so, that'd mean it makes its way between here and the dream world on its own. Still 4 cards in the book too. Wait, 4? That can't be right. Paruka mentioned that we'd automatically obtain cards when we learned some accurate information. Something about giving thoughts a tangible form. The card detailing my cause of death isn't here for some reason. That's not all. Miharu turned out to be a participant as well, so she should have her own set of cards. I figured I would at least have the card with her full name since I know it, but I don't. Yeah. Or maybe you have to... It has to be revealed to you by the actual participant. So Miharu literally can't say, I'm Miharu to you? I don't know. That isn't the main issue regarding her, though. I've been trying to keep myself from thinking about it, but it's about time I face reality. Only one of us can make it through divine selection. Shit's fucked. And during Pride Month? That being said, I'd like to talk to her first. There's the tiniest chance that this might have just been my imagination going wild. God, I wish. I eventually abandoned my train of thought and get ready to go to school. I make toast for breakfast, but end up shoving it in the fridge because I can't summon the will to eat anything. Oh. Wait, let's see what this is called. School classroom. Okay. Mao's already in the classroom by the time I arrive. Amecha Girls University High School, otherwise known as Amecha High. An apparently traditional school with facilities from kindergarten right up to college. It's co-ed through middle school, but at the high school level, all the boys have to go elsewhere. People seem to have this image of it being one of those stereotypical all-girls Christian establishments, but it's not much different from the typical top-tier school. For sure. Yeah, fun. I can't motivate myself to give a cheerful reply. What I saw last night refuses to leave my mind. Accepting the fact that I should be dead is proving to be a bit tricky. Okay, so yeah, this is strange. I thought so. Alright. Oh my god. I love Mao. Talking to Mao helps me to cheer up a bit. It turns out that last night wasn't just my imagination, that I really didn't know what to do about it. If it turns out that last night wasn't just my imagination, then I really don't know what to do about it. I'm probably better off just living life like usual. Until I get the chance to speak with Miharu, at least. Ironically enough, Miharu hasn't arrived by the time classes begin. In fact, she doesn't come to school at all. Ah! Yeah, okay. I've sent her a message, but it is listed as being unread. This, following what's happened last night, causes me to panic. Fortunately, Mao has some calming news for me. What kind of work is less stressful in school? Well, Okay, never mind. That's how I was saying it. Yeah. Oh. I make an expression that screams, "You're so full of it," in response. She tries to avoid eye contact, but eventually gives in when I refuse to stop staring at her. Yeah, we met each other in a dream. I can't help but repeat part of her question back at her. Don't tell me that Miharu's told her everything. Did something Yuri happen? Oh man. A wave of relief washes over me when I hear that. She's only talking about the amusement park. Absolutely nothing happened. In that case, I can't think of anything in particular. God, you're so fucking oblivious. You're so oblivious. Pat. Mao seems legitimately concerned, though. She wastes no time in reverting to feigned ignorance. Yeah. And here I was ready for something heavy, considering how rare it is to see Mao looking so serious. You're the only one who can solve her problem. By being eliminated. I'm sorry. Oh, if she can't tell you. It violates the Prime Directive or whatever. Mao ignores me and trots right out of the classroom. She's not in any clubs, so it's common for her to head straight home after school. In fact, she rarely stops by Lion House either, and I always get brushed off whenever I ask what she's been up to. What's on her mind exactly? Thinking back to yesterday, she did look like she wanted to say something when we were alone. Considering the dream that followed, the two might be related. Which reminds me, Mao mentioned that Miharu would be going to work. I get what she's saying now. She really does care for her friends. Oh! What VNs have I played? Oh, well, hold on. Huh. How do I... There was one called Heart of the Woods, which was really good. Wait. So I have the chat opened up in, on my phone because there really isn't any regular, like, reliable spots in the game, in gameplay, for me to tab out and check chat on my computer, so I have it on my phone, and I'm literally speaking to my phone to chat to you. Hi, welcome to the stream, Infinitian, instead of like at the microphone, which is in another place. I just thought it was funny. And anyway, your question: VNs have I played? Heart of the Woods is probably like the best. It's another gay one, but this time with ghosts and some spooky shit happening in the woods. Yeah, it's literally called Heart of the Woods. There was also another one that was fun. It had a very early 2000s anime learned from a how to draw anime style, and it was just like adorable. It was called Magical Diary Horse Hall, and where you learned how to be a witch or something like that. And it was fun too. I didn't actually, yeah, that was fun too. Other VNs. Does Doki Doki Literature Club count? Yeah, it does. Of course it does. Doki Doki Literature Club. That's now it's a fucking classic. I also tried to play a little bit of God, what's it called? Higurashi no Nakukura ni. But it was kind of difficult to get into, to be honest. And it's not like the gore or anything. I didn't even get to see any of that. But yeah. Actually, VNs are pretty new for me. If I could get... I can window this, but do you see? I don't want to window it because I don't know if it's going to show anything other than the game. I don't want anyone to see anything on my desktop. I just don't. So I can't check Steam to see. Oh, am I forgetting a visual novel? I don't know. Oh, does now that's more of a. I don't think of another. I'm thinking of another game. What's that one? But it's more of a. I guess you could call it a visual novel, but it's more of a manage like you manage not resources, but you manage traits and abilities so that you don't die, and you will die, and it's called Long Live the Queen. Also pretty fun, and I'm sure I'm missing some, but yeah. So. Visual novels. Let me just get a drink of water and I'll continue with the game. Thank you for your question. Oh, excuse me. I find it hard to keep my concerns about where she works at bay. Oh, we don't know where she works. Where does Miharu work? I know the name of the place and where it is, but it's kind of hard to stroll in there. Why? I mean, it's a restaurant by definition, but it's a bit different from your standard fare. Hold on, what is happening? I'd be fine if Mao tagged along, but chances are she won't want to. I can show this on Twitch wouldn't have this as a stream category if I couldn't stream it, right? Right? After giving it some thought, I grab my phone and fire off a message. Okay, it looks fine. God. Hi, Naomi. I like you too. Miharu's... Miharu's workplace is a maid cafe located in Akihabara. God, I really just went for it, huh? It's a small, privately run establishment, so the staff just has to wear maid outfits, meaning none of the usual business you see from bigger outlets, but it still takes some courage to stroll in. There's no way I could have done it on my own, which is why I brought Naomi along, as my sacrifice of sorts. Unsurprisingly, all the customers are guys, which helps us to feel especially out of place. Yeah. Rinka. 君はもう少し女心を学んだ方がいい。Wait, does that... Hold on. Hold on. No, hide again. Okay, anyway. I love this. Miharu sounds beyond exhausted as he drops off my coffee. なんかごめん。ちょっと話したくて。いても立っても見られなくなっちゃってさ。チャットも既読にはならなかったけど、マオがバイトには出てるって言うから。やっぱりマオか。
ちょっと今朝は体調が悪くてね。真央からチャットが来たのは朝で、その時にバイトは行けそうと返したんだ。凛花が送ってくれたのは午後だよね。うん、昼休み。充電を忘れてしまったから電源を切って充電していたんだ。しかし凛花からの連絡を見落とすとは大きな失敗だね。普段はほとんど連絡してくれないのだから。
So, I'm, and I guess this counts as a plug of sorts. I mean, but I'm mostly active on Tumblr. I mean, like, all other social media sites are just drives me insane, and I hate them. But on my blog, I have a tag completely dedicated to maids. I really like that. I love outfits like these frills and the bows and this like the glove. Everything is just good. I love maid outfits a lot. Okay, let's continue.
あ、そうだ。これもだったね。
Uh-huh. With that, she places Naomi's warm and fluffy cocoa in front of her. But she misses the coaster a little bit, which leads to her inadvertently slamming it down on the table. Naturally, she surprises some of the customers, causing many of their gazes to turn our way. Oh! How is she already crying? My god. I think I would die if she was in a maid outfit, actually. I would die if Ma was in a maid outfit. Please. Please, God.
おっと、これは失礼したよ。
Miharu turns to Naomi and delivers a polite bow. Naomi looks terrified, despite being on the receiving end of an apology. Uh-huh.
凛花はライオン館みたいに落ち着ける喫茶店を想像していたのかもしれないけれど、あいにくこの調子でね。もっともメイド喫茶という時点で分かってほしかったけれど。
Uh-huh.
話があるなら仕事の後にライオン館へ寄るよ。凛花が良ければ。
Okay. Alright.
ああ、うん。それで大丈夫。なんかごめん。でもさ、初めて見たけど似合ってるよね、メイド服。元が可愛いからかな。すごく目立ってるし。
You have literally never been more right than you are right now, Rinka. Never.
似合ってる。可愛い。照れるな。まさか凛花からそんなことを言ってもらえるなんて。
I'm just gonna take a moment. Yeah, okay. Her face is bright red as she says that. A very uncommon occurrence. Oh, uncommon. You'd imagine she's used to customers complimenting her, but I guess it's different when it's a classmate. Yeah, when it's a classmate. Uh-huh, a classmate. When it's your...
愛嬌を振りまいていれば高い時給をもらえるから選んだけれど、それだけでもこのバイトをしてよかったというものだよ。
Yeah? Huh, hold on. Acting nice to people. I do get the sense that you are only acting and don't really want to be nice to anyone except Rinka, which is, like, valid. Only be nice to the girls you're interested in. Fuck everybody else. Alright, I'm not, like, yeah, that's... Anyway. Right when Naomi says that, the other customers burst out in laughter.
くすご覧の通り僕はもともとこういう営業の仕方をしているからね。問題ないのさ。
美晴らしいね。
Can appreciate how these places have unique work environments. I still don't really like being in one.
じゃあゆっくりするといい。
Oh yeah, I'm reading that. She gives us her perfectly rehearsed work smile before moving on.
私来てよかったんでしょうか。
My rival.
私も同じことを思ってる。可愛い服目当てで女子のお客さんもいるのかと思ったけど、全然だね。いや、そうじゃなくて。
I don't know if you can see the cursor. Okay, it looks like you can. But yeah, okay, so the cursor here, this pink cursor, is anything to do with romance. So like, what am I doing? It goes over her head. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Ignoring Naomi stuttering and also whatever the fuck I was talking about, I make an effort to start on my coffee. We finish up our drinks in a hurry and leave just as quickly. We get on the same train back as well, but have to split up at Shinjuku Station, my stop. Whenever I see Shinjuku, I mean I know it's like a real actual place in Japan, but all I can think of is the mini arc in Code Geass, where like the Battle of Shinjuku. I like that anime. It's a good anime. Once it hits 9 p.m., I start preparations to close up shop, so Miharu did not. Or maybe Miharu only gets out after 9. Okay, let's... I opened up pretty late today, so there weren't many customers. We used to get lots of people coming along for lunch when my gran ran the store, but I can't make much. It's no surprise that they'd stop coming. Even so, the fact that some people still come by because they enjoy being able to relax and chat here makes me happy. It's worth mentioning that my gran handles all business and financial decisions for Lion House, even while in the countryside. I put in the orders and such myself, but that's all based on her instructions after seeing each daily report. This is made possible thanks to the laptop she took with her. She's actually more tech literate than I am, despite her age. Oh, oh no. Around the time I finish cleaning up the store, someone makes their way through the door. Hearing the little bell jingle, I look over to see who it is. Okay, Miharu? Yep, there she is. Hey, girl. It's Miharu, who changes back into her school uniform. Just remembering her in that maid outfit nearly causes an involuntary grin. I mean, I've been smiling nonstop. I mean, it was really cute. I don't mean that in a bad way. You don't even realize how gay you are. It looked a lot better on her than I imagined. Although I bet most things do, considering she's tall and stylish. Yeah, that's it. In the end, it's her work outfit, so it'd be kind of rude of me to laugh. Yep, I can say words.
お疲れ様。バイト長引いた？
すまないね。引き継ぎ予定だった子がドタキャンしてしまったから長引いてしまったんだ。
よくないよね。バイトとはいえ仕事なんだから。
仕事が楽な割に時給が高いからね。正直僕みたいに稼がないと困るって子の方が珍しい。大半はお小遣い稼ぎだからね。くす それにしても凛花が言うと説得力があるね。
Of all people? What are you talking about?
美晴が言っても同じだよ。
Uh-huh. The majority of Miharu's wage goes straight into living expenses, thanks to her situation at home. She doesn't pay for her tuition either, thanks to a scholarship. I don't know the full story, but her parents got divorced. So it's just her and her mom at the home, I think. What's worse, her mom isn't in the best condition, so she struggles to keep a consistent income. I might not be working for the money myself, but I can't really compare myself with Miharu when I've got my grand supporting me. Speaking of which, she mentioned once that most of the money she makes comes from real estate. She always brushes me off when I try to dig deeper into it. Huh.
それで僕と話したかったんだよね。なんだい？僕は期待してもいいの？
Oh, you should put your hopes way down. 1 second. Yeah, that's bad. Okay,
わかってるでしょ。長くなるから座りなよ。
Coffee. Watching some of the video, I realized just how much sounds get picked up by this really amazing microphone. So I'm trying to turn it off before I start coughing or something. Well, anyway. I take my apron off and move to sit down with her.
長くなんてならないよ。この話はすぐに終わる。夢の世界、女神の選定というのは僕も見た。だから僕たちが死んでしまっているのは事実だ。どうやら君はその詳細を覚えていなかったみたいだけれど。
Oh boy.
あの後思い出したよ。まだ記憶はぐちゃぐちゃしてるけど、女神とかいう女の子に会ったのは昨日が初めてじゃないことも。
くすなら話が早い。必ず生き残ろう。
Together till the fucking end. Let's go. See, I've seen other lesbians in elimination tournament games. It always works out in the end.
どうして笑えるの？
When I see her smile, I can't stop my gut feelings from taking over. I lose my self-control the moment she confirms that divine selection is real. Everything I've been holding back since waking up from that dream comes pouring out.
簡単さ。君は僕が参加していなかったのならば生き残ると決意できたよね。
Yeah.
凛花は優しいから、それを口にすることは僕が本来の運命に戻る。死ぬのだと認めてしまうと心を痛めている。そしてそんな選択肢は選べないと思っている。
Type of person, like someone who's decent at all?
でもいいんだよ。
Oh my fucking god.
だってこの命は君に捧げようと思っている。
Cool! Oh, I need to. Need a fucking moment. Hello? No. No, you will value your life. I am gonna make you value your life. We're not doing this. Okay, come on, Rinka. Say something I'm thinking. Yeah?
何よ。
No! No!
簡単なことだよ。 僕は自分のどちらかしか生きられないとなったら迷うことなく凛花の命を選ぶ。
I love this and I hate this. Ah.
ふざけんなよ。そんなこと言わないでよ。
Oh yeah. I made the right choice when letting the voice lines go and not speaking over them. I made the right choice. This voice acting needs to be heard. Oh. Ugh.
気軽に言うことじゃない。そんなの冗談でもやめてよ。
Yeah.
ごめん。どなった？
I break eye contact with her, giving myself a moment to regroup. Miharu replies by shaking her head while deciding on her next words.
覚悟があるから言えるんだ。
Wow. Wow.
それに選定の参加者は全員が性に固執していると言っていいだろう。甘いことを言っていたら君は死んでしまう。
美晴はどうして冷静でいられるの？
As much as I don't want to think about it, she has a cause of death of her own as well. That moment's undoubtedly etched into her mind. Huh. What kind of death? I mean, this one's death was a fucking train bombing, so I mean, I assume they're not gonna shy away from, like, real heavy shit. Like, I don't want to speculate. I'm not gonna speculate. No, I'm not gonna do it. Nope. My own death shocked me so much that my brain tried to block it out, and yet she's here acting like it's no big deal. I don't understand how she does it.
君のためさ。
Oh, I thought that would be more.
今日話せてよかった。やはり君はきっと他の参加者を出し抜いたりすることはできない。僕の情報は凛花には教えないでおこう。狙われるリスクが増えるのは嫌だからね。学校では普通でいよう。君は生き残るのだから日常に支障が出てはいけない。凛花も最大限の努力をしてくれ。君が死んだらその時点で僕の脱落は決まったようなものだ。
Yeah, okay, yep. She finishes her spiel before facing away from me.
必ず君を守る。
Oh man. I can't open my mouth. Not even after she's left my line of sight. I've forgotten to ask her about her own personal cards, as well as the reason behind me not obtaining any cards related to her. Huh. I make no progress for several days as I wait for the second round of divine selection to come around. I start to teach Naomi how to brew coffee a bit by bit while I continue to engage in the usual banter with Miharu and Mao. None of this helps to ease the tension in my heart, though. None of it! I can feel myself being pressured more and more by the reality that I've become a participant in divine selection again. And we're green. There are people in this world who don't deserve to live, and I've never had any issue counting myself among them. Boy! Ugh. I spent my life stealing and killing as part of the mafia in southern Italy. Oh, he's Italian. Okay, yeah, fuck him. I got to where I am today through countless betrayals. I was never in the big leagues, but I managed to find success after success as a mafioso. Till, you know, I messed up when I shouldn't have and, well, died. Success wasn't imperative in the world I lived in. The key was to avoid failing, because a single failure meant you'd be 6 feet under. That's exactly what happened to me. And it's funny though. Turns out, Lady Luck's impartial when it comes to When it comes to whom she gives her blessing. Getting tossed into divine selection means I have the opportunity to live on, despite my mistake. I've been given a new lease on life. I might not deserve to live, but that's irrelevant in the face of my desire to do so. So long as that desire is there, nothing else matters. That's the Federico Carminati way of life. I failed only once in my life, and I'm determined to keep it that way. I guess Lady Luck isn't the only one to pay me a visit, though. Her much less unfortunate sister has made sure to stop by, too. Hi. This charming individual is Odette Malencon. Malencon. Much like me, she's a participant in divine selection. So we got multiple pairings. Under normal circumstances, we should be aiming to eliminate each other, but we've agreed to help one another out. For the time being. Well, I guess it'd be more accurate to say that she's forced me into a truce.
別に考え事をしてただけだ。
いいからそんな暇があったら食えよカプリコーノ。せっかくの中華料理だ。
Capricorno. She has teeth. Based on my zodiac sign. Huh, alright. We use Capricorno as my codename when we're speaking. It's based on my zodiac sign. In turn, Vierge is how I refer to her. Now, the issue is that pronouncing French words is kind of tricky for an Italian like myself. Oh, so she's French? Ah, god damn it. Alright, whatever. Anyway, I'm the one who suggested using code names. I did that mainly because our names are valuable info when it comes to eliminating others in divine selection. Neither of us is supposed to know each other's real name. Knowing her, she's probably used some connections to pull my name out of the lake, but she won't tell me that straight up. Obviously, I know her real name as well, but I haven't told her. Keeping that stuff to ourselves is the reason our current relationship works in the first place.
しかし、ここが北京でよかった。中華料理の中で、私は北京料理ってのが一番好きだからね。
I imagine not.
もともとが新王朝の宮廷料理だからな。誰の味が丁寧なんだ。それに、寒い北京の気候に合わせてカロリーが高い。味も重要だが、私みたいな海の女にはカロリーが必要だ。
Sometimes these characters talk about the weirdest things, but I love it. It's very...
特にこの北京ダックっていうのは中国の最大の発明じゃないかと思ってる。油がうまいんだ。
The characters feel very full. Like this, yeah.
フォアグラ用のガチョウといい勝負なくらいの残酷な飼育法だが、こううまいんじゃ仕方ない。まずく生まれ変わるしか道はねえからな。
She shovels more and more food into her mouth the second she quits yapping. This is her third plate of Peking duck, by the way. She's had plenty of gyoza and steamed buns in between, too. Wow. Hard to believe someone from France would order food like this, considering how particular they are about their full-course meals. Just watching her pig out makes my stomach ache.
ま、つまりだ。世界で一番の料理がフランス料理なのは動かないが、中華料理には2番を与えてやってもいい。
I wonder if the Italian's going to be offended by that.
待てビエルジュ、お前の言葉には苦言を呈したい。
Of course. Piece of shit Italian.
イタリアンだ。
よし、いいだろう。じゃあ今から腕っぷしのいい中国人を呼んできて、フランス人、イタリア人、中国人の中で勝った国の料理が世界一だ。
Fight.
待て待て、わかった。いや、わかってはいないが、この話題はやめてくれ。
Oh. She really would hunt for someone too. Only problem is that it doesn't matter what kind of tank she recruits. She still beat both of us senseless. Ain't many people who can take her in a fist fight, men included. She's the head of a group of teaming with tough seamen for a reason.
さてフェデリコ、酒はいるか？この紹興酒ってのは溶かした飴みたいでなかなかうまいぞ。
Dissolved candy, you say? Yeah, alright.
オーデットあんた
Just like that, she baited me into saying her real name.
さっきお前が何を考えてたのか知らないが、無意味な牽制はもうやめねえか。
どういう意味だ
I already know the answer, but I ask anyway. She chugged some more Shaoxingju before showing me a big toothy smile.
さあな。だがこの女神の選定とやらでよ。使命って情報は一番すぐにわかる情報じゃねえか。お前はコードネームで呼び合うことを提案したが、意味ねえんだ。調べればわかることだからな。死因もそうだ。自分の死んだ時間におおよその見当がついているから、時間をかけて調べればおのずと知ることができる。特に私とお前なんか。
I don't know what kind of digging where they would dig though, since like the causes were undone. I'm not sure how that works. Well,
言いたいことはわかるな。
バカにするな。この選定は未練を探り合う情報戦ってことが言いたいんだろ。それくらいは分かってる。
分かった上でコードネームを使うってんだから、お前は小物なんだよ。使命なんて捨てろ捨てろ。
だが全員分の未練はカードでランダムに配布されてるじゃねえか。誰かが俺たちの未練のカードを持っているはずだぜ。
初期カードはランダムなんだから、都合よく私らの情報を3枚揃えられるわけじゃない。1回目の選定で誰も私らを指名しなかったんだから、運よく揃ったやつはいないってことが明らかになってる。あのインド人も私らのカードを入手したわけじゃなさそうだしな。もしそうならやれるやつからやってった方が得だ。
もし最初に配られた3枚で誰かの手元にあんたのカードが揃ってたらどうするつもりだったんだ。
運命を呪うだけだよ。賭けに負けたって死ぬだけだ。
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I really can't stand this woman sometimes. Okay, buddy. She makes you think she's got it all planned out, but she leaves the most crucial bits up to luck. Her cautious and rational actions end up getting thrown out the window when she goes wild for no discernible reason. I honestly don't know what goes on in her head. This is the first time I've been across a woman who doesn't just do whatever a man tells them to. Oh, is that uncomfortable for you? God, I fucking hate Italians. This is an anti-Italian stream. If you're Italian, fuck off. The worst part of it all, though.
まあ、最後の2人になるまでは協力関係だ。従わないってんならまた殴ってやるからかかってきな。
That's what she does to resolve everything. She resorts to violence. Oh no. I can't call her a nasty name out loud, so I just keep the insults to myself.
でだ。選定の最後の日には日本にいなくちゃいけないんだろ。なのにどうして俺たちは中国にいるんだ。
決まってるだろ。私は北京ダックが好きだが、本場では食ったことがなかったんだ。
おいおい、マジかよ。
ついでに宿題の答え合わせをしに来たんだ。
は？
私たちの船が襲われる直前、 中国食品企業の重役さんが会議中に倒れたってニュースが入ってたんだ。
As you might have guessed, Odette's the representative for a certain shipping company. Of course, we're talking about this woman, so no way it's a plain old shipping company. Doesn't matter if it involves drugs or even dead bodies, they'll take any job they pay to do. In that regard, you could call them smugglers. Their existence is kept in the dark, though, likely because certain governments aren't shy about making use of them. While it's not quite accurate to say they'll take up any job, considering Odette makes it a point to turn down anything she considers boring. Certain circumstances led to my hitching a ride on our boat, which is how we ended up cooperating in the first place.
選定で生還した後、気になったんで詳細を調べたんだ。だが、そんな事件の情報はなかった。
おい、それって。
I can't even take the bite of food in front of my mouth when she says that. She, on the other hand, grabs the bottle of Shaoxingju and downs what's left of it. Or left in it.
仕事柄、こういう世界の情勢ってのを気にしてないといけないから、私は一度聞いたら忘れねえ。ローチャンホ、そいつの名前だ。調べ直してみたらまあ、ピンピンしてるみたいだぜ。
The moment she mentions his name, the book beside her emits a strange light. It's a big, thick auburn-colored book with some gold leaf decorations on it. But there ain't no pages in it. It's the big hole in the middle when you open it. But it got the exact same book, see? It's some kind of card-storing book used for divine selection.
こいつはいい。
Huh. The dull light focuses into a single point when she opens her book. It gradually fades, and in its place is a rectangular piece of paper. Odette catches it when it's hovering in midair.
ローチャンホのカード。つまり、7番の使命のカードで、ビンゴだ。
Oh. Oh. Hold on. Three, Federico. Huh. Yeah, one is me. Okay, 3 here, 4 is here. So this is 9, 12, 10, 9 here. We don't know. Okay, so the Roman numerals here correspond to the person. Okay, I didn't get that. Alright, alright. Alright. Almost.
マジかよ、こんな簡単に。
Give me a sec. About being a goddess mentioned that the cause of all our deaths had been undone. The fact that Odette was able to notice such a paradox proves that the girl wasn't lying.
こうなりゃ当てずっぽうだ。ローは太っていたな。ってことは糖尿病を患ってたかもしれない。
Okay, weird.
そうなると低血糖。いや、企業の重役に上り詰めたやつが命に関わるミスを犯すとは思えない。会議中に突然死。脳梗塞か心筋梗塞だな。
カードは出ない。
She calls it a guessing game, but she clearly isn't taking stabs in the dark. Does the fact that a card didn't appear mean she's not on the right track?
いや、カードが生成されるには条件があんのかもしれねえな。ローの名前に気づいていたのに、今までカードが出なかったのはなぜだ？
Okay, some kind of condition. Huh.
わかるかよそんなもん。他にいないか迷ってみたらどうだ。
お前も考えろってんだ。いや待て、迷う。さっきの私は迷っていた。私の確信がなかった。
でかい独り言だな。
Okay, buddy. My attempt to tease her falls on deaf ears. Yeah, I'll bet she can fucking destroy you, little bitch boy. The grin that spreads across her face soon after bursts with confidence.
どちらかといえば確率が高いのは脳梗塞、糖尿病の合併症で会議中突発的に起きてもおかしくはない。これでどうだ。
She directs her question towards the book as if it nod back. That's funny. Amazingly enough, it does respond. It reacts the same way as when she obtained Rose name card.
7番の死因、脳梗塞。今回はどうにかなったが、単純な当てずっぽうじゃダメみたいだ。一個分かったルールは、確信を持たないとカード化されないってとこだが、かなり曖昧だな。
Ha.
確信ね。
Listen, you have to believe in the heart of the cards. Okay, I should just stop. I should mention that Odette went through the entire process while she continued to chow down on her food. I had planned on going easy on the booze so I could stay rational, but I ended up downing my drink as well. I figured that being stuck with her was a bad thing, but on the other hand, it might be perfect for me. This woman is gonna be useful. It's not often you find someone who's got the brains to match the Baron, so I should be able to get rid of anyone in my way with her around. Why would she cooperate with me, though? Maybe she figures I have all the info I need on her, so she's doing this to make sure I don't hand out anything off to the other participants. We were on the same boat when it sank, so naturally you'd think we both died the same way. Since I've got her name and cause of death, she wants to keep me in check. What she doesn't know is that I don't actually know her cause of death. She doesn't know mine either. We might have died when the ship was attacked, but the actual causes weren't drowning or from fire. In reality, the only info we have on each other is our names. But that's just making it seem like she knows more, so she can have leverage over me. Basically, this whole cooperation thing is a front so that she can get her hands on my info for when we're the last two remaining.
いい食いっぷりになったじゃねえか。この店にある一番いいワインを持ってきてくれ。
Oh, wine now? Oh boy.
いいぜ。付き合ってやる。
The most important challenge of my life is about to begin. I ain't about to fail, and I certainly ain't gonna let her drink me under the table. We end up drinking till all the wine in the restaurant is gone. Exaggerated, but okay. Amazingly, she pops open another bottle back at the hotel as a substitute for water. Oh, God. I'm not about to join her, so I go back to my room and sleep. The next morning, I notice that I have Rose's card in my own book, too. And cause of death? Huh. So we've changed. Completely. Well, this seems like another, this seems like a new, basically a new a new scene. I guess I don't actually have to save this, do I? Because there's a continue and there was a continue and a load. So load is for when I actually try to do different things. The continue is for, yeah, so I don't have to save, but it just feels good to press save. But now that scene is basically over and it's 2, so we're stopping the stream here. Oh, that was... okay. Yeah, okay. I'm feeling a little bit more confident in my ability to play the actual, like, game part of this game. um, hmm. I am... What is it? Concerned? I guess Mao isn't an important character because she's not on the screen. And since she's my favorite, I don't like it. I want her to be on the screen. But maybe if she is important, maybe if she had been important, that means she would she would be in danger. I also don't want that. Mao's fucking riot. I love her. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay. That's gonna do it for tonight. This has been Fatal 12. I've been Calypso, aka Mint Carousel. And I'm signing off. Have a good night, everybody.